Hello, my name is René and I have some very important information I would like to share with all of humanity, which can save this planet for a lot of pain and grief if everyone understands the importance of it. Because I have now started something which ultimate goal is to create peace in this world once and for all. But before that can happen, karma on this planet must turn out for what people have done to other people. To teach all of us that we must take responsibility for each other in the world. Because as I have said before, we cannot just go to war against other countries and inflict pain and grief on many people and believe that we are not responsible for that pain and grief. I would like to talk to all of you in these secret societies first, as many people call Illuminati. Both all of you at the very top, but also the rest of you, about my last message to you through a private phone conversation I know you are tapping. I would like to get all of you to understand that if you can forgive me for the fear you were feeling, and understand that it was your karma for using fear against all of humanity. Because if you can take that karma and you give up now and help actively get Ascension to succeed as soon as possible, because it is you who have the greatest influence on whether all of us as humanity can go almost directly into paradise fully alive with a minimum of karma and pain for all of us, including all of you in these secret societies, will be able to reach your own personal ascension, because no one is lost on this planet. And then you're also rewarded by the universe beyond your wildest imagination, which include eternal life, which I will explain in another video why it is possible for a soul to reach that state. So stay tuned. And then this planet will be free from suffering forever, because if you give up now and help all mankind succeed with Ascension, then your karma for what you have done to other people will be substantially diminished, which could be described as a clap over your fingers compared to if none of you give up. Because then you would have changed negative karma into positive karma, because it has been conveyed by the universe is that Ascension must succeed this time, no matter the cost. Even if it means that the whole world must go through hell inside ourselves first, so that humanity learns that we are responsible for each other. So if we are witness to something that is being done against other people, or we know something is going to be done to other people that we know in our hearts is wrong, then we have a responsibility to stop it. Otherwise we are responsible for the pain inflicted on other people, one way or the other. But to all others which is not part of these secret societies, and you are in harmony with what I'm saying, and you would like to help me show these secret societies like the Bilderberg Group, the Freemasons, the Skull and Bones, and so on, that you also want love and peace to spread across the planet, then you can start very simple with sending me a friend request on Facebook if you have a profile there. Just search on René Ferk, as you can see below, from Aalborg in Denmark. But if you don't have a Facebook profile, then of course it's not crucial. But then you will show these people that now is the time for change here on this planet, because these people know who I am now, and they keep an eye on me all the time, and if it was up to them, they would have taken me and doing what they wanted with me before they have killed me. And they would have done that for quite some time ago now. But they were not allowed to do that because, as I said before, Ascension must succeed this time. So the question is, will we as humanity go almost directly into paradise fully alive, or will we go through hell inside ourselves first? The choice is ours, and only our choice. And I would strongly recommend everyone to make the choice inside themselves, because if you choose to be on the side of love and peace on this planet, it does not necessarily mean, but of course not exclude, that your husband, your wife, your lifelong friend, your brother, your sister, and so on, choose the same thing as you do. But you, on the other hand, let others convince you that it is unreliable what I'm saying, and I am ignored by all of you out there. Then we all better prepare ourselves to walk through hell inside ourselves before peace comes to this planet. And now I'd like to mention to you about what is called resurrection, just to share with you why it is possible. Because you cannot kill love. It is the strongest force in the whole universe. It is so strong that it can bend time and space and create miracles. And without it, nothing would exist. And when a human has reached far enough to practice unconditional love for all surroundings and fellow human beings, that power can perform miracles. I will elaborate on the subject in my next video, where I, among other things, also talk about twin flames and beginning of human life on Earth and why it is connected. I would like everyone to know that the planet is in position for all possibilities on how this ascension process will turn out. And that is why the ice cap on Greenland is melting faster and faster. Because if no one takes responsibility when all examples are set, and we cross a limit where there is no turning back, then the ice cap will melt and the flood will hit again, just like it happened in Atlantis. Because then we are not worthy to call the planet Earth our home. Because one's home is what you make of it. And if we as humanity cannot cooperate everyone together to create a better world for all of us, not just for a few, but for all of us, then maybe we do not deserve a home. Because if we make ascension, then nature will stabilize itself again. So the question is what humanity wants. Because I'm ready to pay the price to get eternal peace on this planet once and for all. But it is very important to emphasize that the universe does not do this to any one of us, no matter who you are and what negative actions you could have done to other people. To be mean against anyone. The universe is doing this to teach all of humanity a lesson in responsibility, which each individual who manages ascension will take that knowledge with us into eternity. And we must go through this as I would call a life exam. Because the universe will not open up to humanity if we have not learned to take responsibility for our actions. Because yes, that is what's going to happen in the future when humanity have ascended. Then it will be possible for all people to travel outside this planet and visit other galaxies and other worlds in the universe. And when we have completed ascension, there will become some incredible technological transformation on this planet. And I will elaborate on this also in another video soon. And then other civilizations from the universe will openly present themselves officially. And if you think this sounds incredible, then you are welcome to examine what the EU President Juncker has spoken about in public, about leaders of other planets. Because some of these top leaders in the world have been in contact with other civilizations from the universe, and they have spoken to these secret societies and told them that they cannot win and get full control over Earth and its population, and they are trying to keep it a secret for humanity. But as I used to say, the truth will always see the light of day, one way or the other. And I sincerely hope that I can do this so well that I can convince these people in these secret societies to give up now and help create peace on this planet. Because as I said, everyone has the possibility to reach their own personally ascension and be rewarded by the universe beyond your wildest imagination. But if these secret societies doesn't give up by themselves, then we have to stand together, all of humanity, and stop them in their plans to gain full control of the planet. At least if we want to suffer least possible in karma. And I have an idea that can significantly accelerate ascension, which I need all of you to help me with, no matter who you are and no matter where you're from. And that is, we need to gather ourselves someplace. It can be in the park, it could be in the church, the local tavern, and so on and so on. It's not crucial where and when we all meet. And then all of us meditate on love and peace on this planet. Then it will have a gigantic effect that cannot be measured yet on how great effect it will have on ascension and peace on this planet. But if we all continue instead to put our energy and focus into terror, death and destruction, problems, crimes, and so on, as we are presented with like on television on a daily basis, then the problem will just grow and grow because we put our energy and focus into these things. And I'm convinced that we are many, many more people who want peace than those who do not. But only time will tell. And to all of you who want peace, then help me spread this out all over the planet so that all people have the chance to choose for themselves. Because it will create positive karma by helping others. On the other hand, if there are some light workers who have to sacrifice themselves ultimately for the sake of mankind, and they choose to feel the pain of the whole world on their own body to ensure peace on this planet, then it will not get any easier for humanity to reach ascension. And if everyone ignore all of this, then the karma and hence the pain will just get bigger and bigger for everything, for the whole planet and humanity. And then I would like to comment on what ancient text is saying about a certain someone should come back to earth and be our salvation. But it's not quite true. It may well be that there will come a person who inspires us all to save ourselves, but it is only up to each individual to do it, because no one can do it for us. No one is coming from the sky and save us all. We have to do it ourselves. And I hope that people don't look up and worship only one person, because everyone have the same possibilities to reach ascension. So no one on this planet is less worth than another. And for those of you who follow me and feel a connection in what I'm saying, and you sit in a high position, no matter if it's publicly or in private corporations, then there's a reason why you sit in that position. It is very carefully planned, and you have chosen to be here on earth now to help with ascension. And to all politicians in the world, I would recommend that all of you show the population that you also want peace. No more secret agendas or greed for yourself, no more talking about peace and welfare and then you do the opposite. Because the population can all see that some of you, and I can of course mostly only talk about Danish politics, that some of you promise one thing and do the opposite. And I have the full perspective why you do that. It's not a mistake. I know that it is a way to use people's own power against them. And I will make more videos that explains the laws of attraction, or laws of karma as it also is called. As it can be put, then the more people that realize this, then I'm sure that all of you will not occupy those positions anymore. And then all of you politicians who has pure intentions to create a better world for all of us, not just for some people or some groups, but for all of humanity, better be prepared to occupy these positions. And then we as humanity have completed Ascension. Then everyone will find out how well thought this plan is, and how much love the universe have for all of us, so that Ascension can succeed in the best possible way, or even better than the best possible way. And now I would like to put it in another way, so everyone understands what I'm saying. I have now started what ultimately is gonna create peace on this planet once and for all. And then I ask all of you, are you with me or are you against me? Because the choice is yours and yours alone. And then I will end this video, but definitely not the last video I'm gonna be making, by saying thank you for watching.